Hi, this is my Faith. Thank you for coming with me in my journey. I want to get my disclaimer out. I'm definitely not a professional or an advisor or a counselor or anything like that. You're coming with me in my journey. And I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. I know that it's been a minute or two, and I'm sorry about that. Uh, Thank you for coming with me and hanging out with me. I want to say this one thing. I had a VSG done. It's going on. I want to say it's gonna in December. It's actually gonna be 3 years for me, and it has been the best thing that I've ever decided to do. It was I did it for health reasons and everything, and so I want to say that it was a decision that was for my life, for my health, and everybody can say, hey, everybody can have an opinion as to why they do what they do. Every one of us walks different types of walks of life. And so mine was because of health. And so I thank God that I was able to get it done. And I'm in my journey, and I got married. I thank God. God sent me my Boaz. And it has been a blessing. So I'm very happily married. And if my husband is watching, hola papi, te quiero, papi. And so I just had such a big transition that's taking place in my life. So I'm very, very happy, but I wanted to talk about a couple little things. When you get married and you have this big transition and changes in your life. I went from being single for a long time, and I'm in God. I'm actually a woman of God, woman of cloth, and an ordained elder is what I am. And I had things that I was dealing with, which was in my health issues, and when I made some decisions, and I worked on myself and my health, and making some changes. It made a difference in my life. God makes a big difference in my life, and being healthy makes a big difference too. And so what I did was I made a decision to get my VSG done, and it's been the best thing that's ever happened to me, because it's changed my life and it's helped me in a positive way. But for me too, also, I got married, and I had to introduce my husband to the lifestyle that I live, which I thank God he understands. And in my circle of family and friends, everybody knows that I've gotten, even in my personal life and in my social life and in the ministry, every everybody knows that I got a VSG. I never ever kept it a secret. And I believe that once you lay that out, it becomes a tool, a helping tool. And you would be so amazed how much people can support you. And you can go through the community for support, or through the whatever the doctors give you with your counselors and everything. And you want to follow what your doctors and what your counselors say, and what your dietitians tell you. But for me, what's been the most effective tools and very effective for me is the support of family and friends that are in my social life and in my ministry. And a lot of people are aware of it, and having that outlet and having everybody in my social circle has made me successful that I am today with this VSG sleeve that I've gotten. And it's become so helpful, because it's like when we go anywhere, everybody knows that, that I had it done, and I don't eat like everybody eats, and everybody encourages me. And so for me, it's really made me it becomes more of an out for me to be able to, explain it, just like my husband. He's aware of it, and I thank God, because I have the support that I need. And so you need a good support system. And sometimes even journaling helps. Talking to friends. I have friends that's had a VSG, a sleeve, and they're quite further off than I am, but I get to see their steps, which it makes a difference. You need that support, and I just want to encourage you that whatever you do, whatever you decide, make sure you get everybody in your inner circle to understand, talk about it, tell them about what you go through, you know what I mean? And I feel like the more they know, the more educated they become, and they understand. And I'm so grateful and thankful that I have that, because it's made a big difference, for me. I've noticed that I find that I can talk to others, and they're like, well, how are you feeling? My husband's like, eat slow, chew slow, don't be so fast. So he'll, will tell me that, everybody that knows me, they'll be like, you're eating too fast, or you're going too, so it's an awareness. So I want to encourage you that if you haven't came out and shared that, you need to come out and tell everybody, hey, I had a sleeve, or hey, I had a gas, or whatever. Hey, I'm trying to lose weight. Even if you're not going to have the surgery, voice it out, throw it out there. You would be so surprised how much people are so inviting and acceptable and encouraging, and we need that. We need those words of encouragement. Hey, I'm trying to become a vegan, or hey, I'm trying to become a vegetarian, or keto, or whatever. You'd be surprised of the support, moral support. Hey, I want to make right choices. It's like it brings everybody in awareness of what you're trying to accomplish. You're only as successful as the tools that you use in order to make you be whatever your wanting to succeed, or whatever the decisions that you're making, you're only as successful as the knowledge that you have and what you apply and utilize in your life. I want to encourage you that you can do whatever you decide to do, whatever health changes or whatever you want to change, you can do it. You know, there's no mountain too high and no valley too low that you cannot successfully accomplish, conquer, and be able to succeed. So I want to encourage you that you can do this. You can really do this. But you first got to do it for yourself and be able to utilize and have a made-up mind in doing what you want to do for a more of good health and longevity. And so I want to encourage you that you can do this. If you make up in your mind, it's all about you, and you can succeed and you can overcome whatever hurdles that are presented before you. I've learned this, that you can do anything if you make up in your mind and decide what you want to do. You can make that change today, and I want to encourage you. You got what it takes. You just gotta make up your mind and go after it. Nothing is gonna be easy. If it took you so long, whatever it is, find the tools, find the remedies, find the measurements, find whatever it takes. But don't knock yourself and don't bring yourself down. You can do it. You just gotta have a made-up mind. And I want to thank you for coming and, and being my subscriber. I just want to encourage you. You can do it. I did it. I did it. And I know you can too. God bless you and be blessed. Ciao. This is Mighty Faith.